Hello everyone, my name is Shaun Dinesh Jagan from SMK Kepong. The topic of my speech today is Destigmatizing Mental Illness. Allow me to begin with a phrase. Normalize, not stigmatize. This powerful phrase highlights one of the most misunderstood topics in today's society, mental health. When someone breaks a leg, we immediately rush them to the hospital. But when someone says they are depressed or even anxious, we often dismiss it as them feeling confused or simply being in a bad mood. Many cultures still view mental health as a mental flaw rather than a real medical condition. These negative views cause people to hide what they're going through out of fear of being judged or even berated. This stigma exists because many people still don't fully understand what mental health truly is. And this stigma, if not addressed, will jeopardize the ongoing efforts to cure mental illness. In my speech, I'm going to talk about the effect of this stigma on mental health and how to overcome it. First of all, when we treat mental health like a taboo subject, we build a barrier of silence, which can be very, very harmful. Many people, especially students and young adults, struggle alone because they don't feel they have a safe space to open up. They hide what they're really going through, putting on a smile on the outside, while really they're carrying a heavy burden inside. Now, over time, this silence can lead to some serious consequences, such as burnout, self-harm, or in some cases, suicide. The fear of being seen as weak prevents people from reaching out for help, even when they desperately need it. And the longer we ignore it, the deeper the damage becomes. Without a doubt, this stigma has an effect on each and every one of us. One powerful example is the case of Emily, a university student in the UK who suffered from severe depression in silence. Despite being a top-performing student, she felt immense pressure to appear perfect and feared judgment if she spoke up. But it doesn't have to be this way. We can change this perception. Now, destigmatizing mental illness starts with having an open conversation. Conversations that are genuine, respectful, and free of judgment. According to the National Alliance on Mental Illness, also known as NAMI, people who feel they can talk openly about their mental health are 62% more likely to seek help when they need it. We need to talk about mental health the same way we talk about physical health, with empathy, support, and understanding. Schools, families, and communities must normalize asking for help and prioritize mental well-being. Remember Emily from my earlier point? Well, there's a light at the end of the tunnel for her. Despite her shortcomings, it wasn't until a classmate of hers shared their own mental health struggles in an open discussion that Emily felt safe enough to seek help. That one conversation changed the trajectory of her life. She got support, recovered, and now she advocates for mental health awareness on campuses. That's amazing. Now, the next thing we can do to normalize mental health is to offer our shoulder to cry on and listen. Like, truly listen. When someone opens up about their mental health, we don't need to fix them. We just need to be present. Even as something as small as checking up on a friend, listening without interrupting or saying, hey, it's okay to feel this way, can make a big difference. Not only that, we need to educate ourselves. We need to read, learn, and not be afraid to ask questions. Understand that mental illnesses are real medical conditions. When we understand what mental health really means, we are better equipped to offer help to those in need. Now, in conclusion, we need to break this silence so we can make space for real conversations. We help create a world where no one feels like they have to go through things alone. So, the next time you ask someone how they're doing, really mean it. Take a moment to listen wholeheartedly. Sometimes that small act of kindness can be the first step toward healing. And who knows, it might just change someone's life. As author Brent Brown puts it, rarely can a response make something better. What makes it better is a connection. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank you for listening.